أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على
الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وأزواجه أجمعين أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربي زدني علما أجمعين inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase in all of us knowledge. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Nice to see you, brothers and sisters. I have written the verse of the Quran again because I thought I should let you know a little bit more about Siyagul Mubalaghat Ismi Fa'ili, the intensive form of Ism Fa'il, which is so unique and so beautiful in Arabic language. It's not there in English. It's there in Arabic language. Very beautiful, brother. We must understand. As we know, there are 5 forms. Remember? I have only written 3. These are the most common. There are 2 others. Inshallah, you'll read it in the book. Okay? Fine. Brother, then I wrote down, وَكَانَ الشَّيْطَانُ لِلْإِنسَانِ خَذُولًا. What is the translation, brother? وَكَانَ الشَّيْطَانُ. The shaitan is to a person an arch betrayer, not ordinary betrayer, but arch betrayer. Means he betrays all the time. He will befriend you and then leave you in the middle. Okay? And he run away. Okay. So look at it, khazula. What is khazula? Fa'ula. Remember? Fa'ula. Are you with me, brother and sister? So, khazilun is the normal. from khazala. Khazilun is normal ism file. And then we have intensive ism file on the pattern of fa'ulun. Ghafara, ghafirun, and then ghafur. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So we have the intensive form of ism file on specified patterns. Okay? Here is something very interesting for us to note it down. Fa'ulun and fa'ilun, brothers and sisters, what are they? They are called sama'iyun. Means people are using it as they heard it from others. They are already in the language. We cannot create our own. They are already there. They have been created. People have already used it. We just have to follow them. But the pattern fa'alun is qiyasi. It's on a particular pattern. We can make any verb into this intensive form. We can make any verb into this intensive form. Okay, brothers and sisters? So here we have, for example, what do we have, brothers and sisters? Ghafara, ghafirun, ghaffar. Wahaba, wahibun, wahhab. Razaka, razikun, razzakun. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Very good. Now, since we can make it, and you will find it in the language, brother, the person who cooks all the time, tabacha yatbuhu. What is the ism file? Tabikhun. But what we call it? Tabbahun. Means all the time, Exactly the same way, hallakun. The barber. That's his job. Hallakun. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? And then bakkalun, the greengrocer. And here are a couple of interesting nouns I will tell you, brother. What is the meaning of bakkakun? Chatterbox. He talks all the time, doesn't stop. Are you with me? Talkative. Chatterbox. Can you see the intensity in it? He talks it all the time. Bakkakun. Here is another word, brother. Bakkarun. You are going to laugh. Are you with me? Are you with me? Let me write down something else in Arabic. The one who looks after, who tends cows. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So these forms are there. Fa'ulun, fa'ilun is sama'iyun. We cannot create our own now. They are there in the language. As people used it, it has become a part of the language. But fa'alun, we can even make our own. From any verb, you can make this form. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So, I come back to the other thing, brothers and sisters, that when these intensive forms are used for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, there is even more intensity in it. There is more intensity in it. If you say Samiya, what is the meaning of Samiya? He heard. What is the ism file? Samiyun. Means, he heard momentarily. He heard momentarily. When the news was on, he heard. When the news is finished, he stops hearing. Okay? Or he goes to sleep and he doesn't hear. But when we use this form for Sami'un, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has the faculty of hearing which is there. It is in extensiveness and intensity for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He hears it all the time. Whenever there is a sound, anywhere in the universe, He hears it. He hears it. He possesses that faculty. Allah has that faculty of hearing all the time. It's a permanent thing. Are you with me, brother and sister? So when we understand these things, these attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they make more, sense to us. And we can understand Him better, inshallah. So, Basirun is from Basirun. When you say Basirun, He sees it all the time. If you say Basirun, it's just momentarily. He saw something momentarily. But Basir, He sees it all the time. Everything. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Here is another word, brother. Rahima. What is the mudariya? Yarhamu. He shows compassion. He is merciful towards somebody. Rahimun. But then Rahimun means He is merciful momentarily. But when you say Rahimun, He is merciful all the time. And when you use for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, there is extensiveness and intensity in it. He is merciful all the time, always, towards all His creation. So Rahim is the intensive form. Now I explain you something else which will be very interesting for you, brother. How many babs are there in Fi'al Sulasi? 6 bab. Remember? Bab Nasara, Bab Daraba, Bab Fataha, Bab Samiya, Bab Karuma, Bab Hasiba. Remember? Fatahu Dammin, Fatahu Kasrin, Fatahatani, Dammu Dammin, Kasru Fatahin, Kasratani. You know it, brother. From these 5 babs, we make ism file on the pattern of fa'ilun, but not from bab karuma. Are you with me? Karuma yakrumu, make ism file karimun. Are you with me? Jamula yajmulu, what is ism file? Jamil. Latufa yaltufu, what is the ism file? Latif. Now, from Bab Karuma, the ism file is on a intensive pattern. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? When you say Karim, he's not Karim once, but he has the quality of being kind all the time. But when you use it for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then it has got even more extensiveness and intensity. A man can also be Karim. A woman can also be Karima. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So, when you say Latif, means he's also kind all the time. He's gentle all the time. And when you say Jamil, he's beautiful. Now, that is a permanent thing in him. If a person is beautiful, he is always beautiful. So then we have to understand that Bab Karuma, when you make ism file, it is on the pattern of fa'ilun, and it has intensive form already built in it. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? So I thought I should mention this to you because this is very interesting and very good to know about it, brother. So here we go one more time, brother. Kana shaitanu lil insan khazulan. This is an intensive form. It shows the quality of shaitan. characteristics of shaitan, that he betrays all the time. Nobody can rely on him. And the scholars sometimes say the khazulan means arch betrayer. Okay, so again, if we know that this is on intensive form, brothers and sisters, makes more sense to us. That he will betray all the time. Khazilun, afa'ilun. Sister Menas, the normal form of ism fa'il is fa'il. But then these are the intensive form. What do we call it? Siyagu mubalagati ismi fa'ili. The intensive form of active participle. What do you call ism fa'il in English? Active participle. I thought I should mention it so that you can make a note of it. We already studied it. So inshallah it will make your study of the Quran even more interesting, inshallah. Brothers and sisters, we come to our dars. Section 7, Sister Hafza, 20, brothers and sisters, page number 207. I have to ask Sister Hafsa, because my notes are in the book which was written long time ago. So pages are not same, you know. Now we come to, brothers and sisters, Araka Daifan. What is it? Araka Daifan. What is Ara? Mudariya. What is Madi? Ra'a. Okay. Ra'a has two meanings. One meaning is to see. The other meaning is to think, to judge, to deem. Okay, brothers and sisters, when you use it in the meaning of to see, it has one mafulun bihi. And then it is called Ra'a al-Basariyatu. What is it called? Ra'a al-Basariyatu. It has got one mafulun bihi. But when you use Ra'a as in the meaning of to think, to judge, to deem, then it is called Ra'a al-Kalbiyatu. Means the Ra'a of mind. What do you see with mind? You think, you judge. Okay. In that particular case, it will have two mafulun bihi. And what will be those two mafulun bihi, brothers and sisters? Mubtada and khabar. And if it is mubtada and khabar, the first mafulun bihi will be definite. And the other mafulun bihi will be most of the time. Okay, there could be some exceptions. Okay, so here we are, Araka Daifan. What is the actual sentence, brothers and sisters? Anta Daifun. What is it? Anta Daifun. Mubtada khabar. Now you use Ara, and Anta changes into Ka, brothers and sisters, because it is the mansoob form of the damir. Anta became Ka, Araka Daifan. Ra, هذه بمعنى علم, to know. وتسمى Ra'a al-Kalbiyata. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. Tansibu Ra'a al-Kalbiyatu maf'ulaini. Two maf'uls, brother. Asluhuma mubtada wa khabar. Isn't it very clear? And isn't it very easy, brothers and sisters? It's not difficult. Mithlu zan, just like zan. Zan has two maf'ulun bihi, which are mubtada and khabar. Now, anta daifun, araka daifan. Wa fi tanzili, brother, innahum yarawnahu ba'idan wa narahu qariban. Okay, brothers and sisters. Yarawnahu, yarawna. What is yarawna? Felun mudariun marfun bi subutin. Marfun bi subutin. Let us try to conjugate, brother. Are you with me? Ra'a Ra'a will become yara. Yara, yarayani, yarawna. Tara, tarayani, yarayna. Yarayna. Are you with me? Inshallah. Okay. Very good. Huh? So, innahu, yarawnahu. What is who, brothers and sisters? Yawmul Qiyamah, or it can be the azab. Are you with me? The punishment. Huh? They think that it is very far. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, we think it is very near. Brother. We should be prepared for it. Who knows when it is, you know? But again, there are beautiful examples in the Quran, brothers and sisters. People who have died thousands and thousands of years ago, on the Yawmul Qiyamah, when they will be resurrected, they'll say, we just slept maybe a day or part of the day. They won't say we slept for thousands of years. They will only say we slept for a day or maybe part of it. Okay? So, time with us has a different meaning, but time with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has a different meaning. Okay. So, this is it, brother. But narahu karibun. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, we see it close. Okay, fine. Amma ra'a al-basariyatu fatansibu maf'ulan wahidan. Nahu. Arayta al-mudarrisa. Got the idea? One maf'ulun bihi. Okay. Adkhil ra'a al-kalbiya ana jumlal atiyati. Anta mustajilun. You are busy. Okay. What will you say? Araka mustajilan. Are you with me? Mustajilan. Fine, brother and sister. Huwa hazinun. What will you say? Raitu hu hazinan. God, mashallah. This is very nice. At-tullabu mujtahiduna. This is a question. Atara. Atara. What will you say now? At-tulla. Ba. And then mujtahidina. Mashallah. Mashallah. Brothers and sisters, if you can do this so quickly, what shall I say to you? Alhamdulillah. You are getting there. Huh? Your mind is now getting trained. Huh? Your mind is now getting very sharp. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Fine, brothers and sisters. That's done. Huh? Now we come to asa. Brother? Asa is like la'alla. What is la'alla? It is hope and fear. La'alla is a particle. What is it, brothers and sisters? Remember, la'alla is a particle. It indicates hope and fear. What is asa? Asa also indicates hope and fear, but it is not particle. What is it? It's a verb. It is a verb. And it is like laysa, jamid. What is it? Jamid. It has only madi form. That's all. No mudariya, no amar, nothing. Okay, brothers and sisters? We got to understand one thing. Now, I'm telling you things in advance which we are going to read in the lesson, brothers, because you already know it. In lesson number 16, book 2, for the first time, Dr. Abdurrahim taught us the concept of al-mastar al-muawwal. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Al-mastar al-muawwal. Which means, you know, that an plus fi'lu mudari'un mansub has the meaning of a mastar. What is it? Has the meaning of a mastar. You can change that into a mastar, and then that mastar, which becomes a noun now, okay, brothers and sisters, can become fa'il, can become maf'ulun bihi, can become ism majroor. Okay? Similarly, asa. When you will use asa, al-mastar al-muawwal has to come in that sentence. Are you with me? Al-mastar al-muawwal has to come in that sentence. Remember that, brother. Okay. So here is in a nutshell what we are going to study. Are you listening, brothers and sisters? As we know, the verbs are complete and incomplete. If the verb is complete, then it has a fa'il. If the verb is incomplete, then it is a sister of kana. Then it has got ism and khabar. Okay. If asa is followed by a noun, are you listening? Maybe we'll forget it tomorrow, but that's normal. It will be, inshallah, when you revise it, it will stay, inshallah, in our mind permanently. But here is a simple thing, brother. Asa, if it is followed by a noun, a proper noun, then asa is incomplete. What is it, brother? And that noun is the ismu asa. And then the khabar asa has to be masdar muawwal. Got it, huh? Alhamdulillah. Now what happens if the asa is followed by a masdar muawwal? Then it becomes a fa'il, and then the verb is tam. Got the idea? That is it. Huh? That is it, brothers and sisters. We got to remember it. But because we do not sit down and analyze asa all the time, we tend to forget. But when you revise it, inshallah, it will come to you right away. Okay. Asa, here, brothers and sisters, an takunu khayran minhum. Now, when you say asa, okay, then you always say it is hoped or it is feared. Huh? But in la Allah we say I hope and I fear. But in here you will say it is hoped and it is feared. Okay, brother? So what will be the meaning of this, brothers and sisters? Asa an yakunu khayran minhum. It is hoped that there is some benefit from them. There is some advantage from them. There is some kind of a blessing from them. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Asa min af'alil rajai. Rajai means hope, brothers and sisters. Wa tufidu tarajjiya. Are you with me? What is the meaning of tarajjiya? Hope. Wal ishfaq. And what is the meaning of ishfaq? Fear. Nahwa. Asa Allahu. Now, brothers and sisters, since I told you in nutshell, the working of asa, so asa an yakunu. What is an yakunu? Masdar muawwal. Fa'il. It comes right after asa. Sister Sukhaina, so it is fa'il. It is, what is it, brothers and sisters? Fa'il. So asa is here, tamun, complete verb. But it is coming later on, but I am just trying to throw things at you, and maybe I am confusing you, but you are very smart, you don't get confused so soon, and you will understand, inshallah. Asa, so an yakunu is your masdar muawwal, fine, brother. Fine, brothers. Now, next one, brothers and sisters. Asa Allahu an yatuba alayhim. It is hoped that Allah will turn to them with forgiveness. Or we can say, it is hoped that Allah will forgive them. Are you with me? Now, what is Asa Allahu? Allah is the ism, not the fa'il. Because in this case, asa is like kana. Naqis. So, Allahu is the ism asa. And where is the khabar asa? Masdar muawwal. Remember, always, masdar muawwal will be the khabar. Ay yurja. See? What is yurja? Majhul. What is the meaning of yurja? It is hoped. It is hoped. And yatuba Allahu alayhim, that Allah will forgive them, or Allah will turn to them in forgiveness. Number 2, brother, look at it, brothers and sisters. Asa an takrahu shay'an wa huwa khairun lakum. An takrahu, it chooses takrahuna. Noon is dropped. So what is takrahu? Fi'lun mudariun mansubun bihadfi noon. And waw is the fa'il. Brothers and sisters? So, what will you say here? Asa is ta'amun. Where is the fa'il? You got to remember that. Fine, okay. Wahuwa khairun. Then it does not really need the khabar. When the ism is there, then you need the khabar. When the ism is not there, you don't need the khabar. Okay. Ay yuksha. What is the meaning of yuksha? But the khashiya yaksha. Make it yaksha majhul. Yuksha. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Yuksha is majhul from khashiya. Yaksha. It is feared. It is feared that you hate a thing while it is good for you. It is feared that you dislike something, but it is better for you. Next sentence, brothers and sisters. Ta'amalu asa amalakana. Is it clear? What is the meaning of this? Asa does the work of kana. وَيَكُونُ خَبْرُهَا فِعْلًا مُضَارِعٌ مُقْتَرِنًا بِأَنْ. It has to be fi'l mudariya connected with an. So what will an do? It will make it mansub. And it will be masdar mu'awwal. Asa Allahu an yanfa'ana bika. How will you translate, brothers and sisters? It is hoped that Allah will bring some benefit to us from you. That there is a benefit to us from you, we hope in Allah. It is hoped. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So this will be the meaning. It is hoped that Allah will bring some benefit to us from you. Fine, brothers and sisters? Huna lafzul jalalati ismuha wa jumlatu an yanfa'a khabruha. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Is it clear? Afza? Inshallah. Abir? Sumayya sister? Inshallah clear? Fatima? Inshallah? It will be clear? Sister Madina? It's clear inshallah? Very good. Watati asa ta'amatan. Ta'amatan here is mafulun bihi of ta'ati. Okay? What is the meaning of ta'ati asa ta'amatan? The asa comes as a complete verb. Ata yati means to come. Okay. Ay taqtafi bi marfu'iha. Mean, brothers and sisters, it is satisfied with the fa'il. It is satisfied with the fa'il. Or marfu. What is marfu, brothers and sisters? It has to be fa'il. Okay. فَلَا تَحْتَاجُ إِلَى خَبَرٍ. And it does not need the khabar. Okay? It does not need the khabar. وَذَلِكَ إِذَا وَلِيَّهَا. Brother, what is this waliyaha? You must write down, brothers and sisters. What is it, brother? Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Got the idea? What is the meaning of waliya? To follow. Tabiya. But remember, waliya, what is the mudariya? Yali. So what is it now? Bab hasiba. Kasra in madi and kasra in mudariya on ain kalima. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Inshallah, you'll remember that. So, وَذَلِكَ إِذَا وَلِيَ أَنْ وَفِعَلُ. Mastar muawwal, brother. Now, Asa, this is a very beautiful sentence, brother. Asa an yahdiyani Rabbi. This is from Surah Al-Kahf, brothers and sisters, ayah number 24. Very beautiful sentence, brother. Asa, let me write it down, we analyze it, brother. Asa an brothers and sisters, that is why I always feel like admiring Madina books, and I sing the praises of Madina books, brothers and sisters. Because in book 3, the examples come from Quran, and beautiful verses Dr. Abdurrahim brings in for us to understand the language, the rules, through the verses of Quran. Asa an yahdiyani Rabbi. Okay, brother? Okay, what has come after asa? Fine. So it is fi'lun tamun. What is the meaning of it? It is a complete verb. It will have fa'il. That's all. And if the verb happens to be transitive in the masdar muawwal, if the verb happens to be transitive, then we will have maf'ulun bihi for that verb. It's not for asa. It is for that verb which comes in masdar muawwal. Fine, brother. Asa. Fi'lun madin mabniun ala fatat al-muqaddara. Because it is asaya. Okay, asaya. Fine. Now, an harfu nasbin wa masdariyin. And what is yahdi? Fi'lun mudari'un mansubun bil fatahti zahira. Remember when it is naqis, hada yahdi. Hada yahdi. Make it yahdi mansub, it will become yahdi yah. Don't forget that. Whenever the fi'l is naqis, it will always have in mansub form fatah visible. ذهبت إلى سوق لأشتري يا. لأشتري يا. Otherwise it is only ashtari. But it became ashtariya, it is mansub. When you say ashtari, fi'lun mudariun marfuun bi dhammatil muqaddara. When you say ashtariya, fi'lun mudariun mansubun bi fatahti zahira. It is there for us to see. We can see it. What is this noon doing here? What is this noon doing here? No, you forgot. We have done it, but you forgot. You are going to laugh when I explain you. This is Nunu Vikaya. What? Nunu Vikaya, mashallah. Rahima, mashallah. Nunu Vikaya. And what is this kasra doing here? Ya mutakalam aayi thi, nishani chhod ke chali gayi. What did I say? The ya mutakalam came as a maf'ulun bihi, dropped her signature and disappeared. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? What is actually Yahdiya ni? What is it, brothers and sisters? This is the actual. And this is the style in the Quran, brothers and sisters. It is in the Quran that the ya is dropped. It is there. It's mahzuf. Brothers and sisters, see, if we do not understand the language, How can we understand Quran, brother? How can we understand Quran? So here we are, brothers and sisters. Yahdiya, ni. Okay, nunu vikaya. Okay, brothers and sisters. And then al-yaw, mutakallim, mahdhufun. Fi mahali, nasbin, mafulun, bihi. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? What is Rabbi doing here? File of what? Asa? No. Yahdi. Rabbu is the file of Yahdi. Wahuwa mudaf and ya mutakallim mudaf ilayhi. So where is the file of asa? Al-mastar al-mu'awwal. And Yahdiya fi mahalli raf'in fa'ilun. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? I was fascinated when I understood this. I said, this is so beautiful, mashallah. It is so enjoyable to work out all these things and write it down, on a piece of paper. Alhamdulillah. What is the translation? Or it is hoped. It is hoped that my Lord will guide me. Subhanallah. It is hoped that my Rabb, my sustainer, will guide me. Got the idea? Alhamdulillah. So this is it, brothers and sisters. Huna al-mastarul mu'awwalu fa'ilun asa. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Now the next sentence, brothers and sisters, is وَفِي كَيْفَ مُحَمَّدٌ الْآنَ أَسَى أَنْ يَكُونَ أَحْسَنَ يَجُوزُ أَنْ يَكُونَ أَسَى نَاكِسَةً. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? يَجُوزُ أَنْ يَكُونَ أَسَى نَاكِسَةً. What is the meaning of this? That it is permissible, okay, that asa here is incomplete. Why? Why incomplete? After asa, I immediately see mastar muawwal. How can it be incomplete? Because if you say asa, and if you say the ismu asa, mustatir taqdiruhu huwa, are you with me? Did you understand me? Okay. Asa, asaya, asav. Look at these three. Where is the ism of asa? Mustatir. And asaya, alif. And asav, wow. When you consider that as an ism, then it is naqis. But if you say asa and mastar muawwal as a file, then it is not naqis. So it means here, brothers and sisters, that it is permissible. In a sentence like this, asa an yakuna, if you say that it is naqis, then Sister Hafza, the ism asa is mustatir. Got the idea? The way we always do it. But if you do not say that, and you say the file of asa is an yakuna, then it is tam. Now this requires little thinking. Read it, brothers and sisters. وَذَلِكَ إِذَا قَدَّرْتَ فِيهَا ضَمِيرًا مُسْتَتِرًا. If you estimate in that damir mustatir, then it becomes naqis. Is it clear, brothers and sisters? Sister Maimuna? See, asa can become naqis if you estimate that there is a damir mustatir in it. But you don't estimate that. And you say mastar muawwal is the file. Then it is complete. So you have a choice here. The way you describe it or you analyze it. Okay? وَإِذَا لَمْ تُقَدِّرْ. And if you did not estimate, فَهِيَ تَامٌ. Is it clear now, brothers and sisters? Read this sentence 2-3 times. Underline it and read it. If you read it 2-3 times, it will make complete sense to you, inshallah. Now we come to the next one, brother. Asa an-nakisatu. Asa Allahu an yahdiyahu. Asa Allahu an yahdiyahu. What is asa here, brothers and sisters? Nakis. Why, I ask you? Because the noun is following asa. Okay? So what will be the Allahu here? Ismu asa. And where is the khabar asa? An yahdiyahu. Masdar muawwal fi mahalli nasbin. Because khabar kana is mansub. So it is your khabar. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Fine. And in Yahdiya, are you with me, brothers and sisters? In Yahdiya, there is a file. Where is the file? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu huwa. Yadullu ala Allah. It goes to Allah. Fine. Here is the next sentence, brothers and sisters. Look at it very carefully. Asaitu an anjaha. It is hoped that I will pass. Or I hope you can say here, I will pass. It is hoped I will pass. So what is tu here? Ismu asa. Are you with me? Just like kuntu. Okay? Fine. And where is the khabar asa? And masdar muawwal. Got the idea, inshallah? It's not difficult, brother. The only thing is, what is it, brothers and sisters? So after a week or two, we'll forget it. Because we do not do asa all the time. But having understood it well, it will take just one reading for you to get it back, inshallah. Asa at-tammatu. Now, same thing, brothers and sisters. Asa and yahdiyahu Allahu. Look at it, brothers and sisters. What is the difference between these two? Now the Allah came as a file at the end. Okay, fine. And here, where is the file of asa? Masdar muawwal. And Allahu is the file of yahdi. Are you with me? So difference is very little. In fact, how the sentence is constructed, it makes a difference. Now let me tell you one more thing. From the meaning point of view, the meaning will be same. Meaning will be same. You will translate it in the same way. But from grammar point of view, one will be ta'amun and other will be naqisun. That is only from the grammatical analysis point of view. When you translate into the English language, the translation will be same, inshallah.